Foreign Minister Marise Payne has delivered a foreign policy speech to the diplomatic corps in Canberra, making it clear Australia will continue to speak out on important international issues. Live to political reporter Jonathan Lee. Jonathan, the Minister has made a number of key points. Take us through them.
Tom, it was a very moderate speech from Marise Payne, which is what we've come to expect, but it was as relevant to Trump's America as an increasingly belligerent China. She made the points that what we need is stability and security, noting that our region is changing dramatically at present and will change even more over the next 2 or 3 decades. She made the points that what we need is a strong rules-based order, something we've heard continually from Scott Morrison, and Australia won't abandon its sovereignty. It will continue to invest in new and powerful friendships. You can read into that Japan, you can read into that India, and also Indonesia going forward. Here's a little bit from the Foreign Minister.
The more that we build confidence and trust in a system of rules, the harder it will be for countries to breach those rules. National stability and regional stability go together. But taking the easy road today won't make life any better for those Australians who might see the next century.
Yeah, Tom, we've been paying particular attention over the past few months to our relationship with China, and Marise Payne made the point that going forward, Australia won't remain silent.
The character of the regional and international order that emerges will determine the security and the prosperity of Australians and our partners over the course of this century. The Indo-Pacific, as Francis said, is in a period of strategic competition. As that competition evolves, we have agency and influence to contribute to shaping our region through the decisions we make and the actions that we take. Regional powers have genuine agency and influence. None of us is a bystander, and Australia certainly won't be.
Meanwhile, Jonathan, the government's hitting back, attacking the opposition over comments made by Anthony Albanese. He remains critical of the coalition's handling, more so the rhetoric of the relationship with China.
Yeah, that's right, Tom. We saw the change in Anthony Albanese's approach, the opposition leader's approach through the week. It went from standing back from the Chinese tweet, the tweet coming from the Chinese Communist Party at the start of the week, where he said they wouldn't be raising it in question time, to then becoming critical of the government's handling and the government's relationship with China, the deteriorating relationship with China, connecting the dots in effect between the relationship which is deteriorated and our current economic position, noting that we need an important and strong relationship with our largest trading partner. Peter Dutton this morning has gone on the attack, saying that what the government and the opposition needs to do is remain on the same page here. They can't allow the Chinese Communist Party to pick them apart. What we need is unity.
I think there needs to be a unity ticket on this issue at the moment, and the unfortunate comments by Anthony Albanese during the week, where he placed this each-way bet, really sent a shudder across those in the caucus of the Labor Party, and I think his comments were cringeworthy, to be honest. The fact that Mr Albanese went off script is bad for him, it's bad for the Labor Party, and frankly it's bad for the country, and I think he should reflect on that because it wasn't helpful.
Now, obviously, Tom, the opposition leader's comments put him at odds with some members within his own party. He maintains, though, that his criticism has been entirely consistent.
I've been very consistent. I've been consistent in condemning unequivocally the actions of the Chinese regime in things like the tweet that was sent out. It was offensive, and we stand as one with the government. At the same time, this government has been in power now into its 8th year. What I've simply said is that the impact in terms of jobs, we need a strategy to deal with those issues, and it's up to the government to come up with a strategy.
Yeah, the opposition leader retreating somewhat from his position earlier in the week, but still trying to get a foothold as he attacks the government. Here, Tom.